It was teased very, very slightly on NWA Power that Tiffany Stratton had pulled some strings and got Stampede a little bit of a makeover, making his re-debut in this new decorated arena. The war-ready war dog, Gabe Kidd. We weren't sure if the Bullet Club were done with their very, very short, month-long stint in the NWA. And it turns out at least Gabe Kidd is. And tonight in Gabe Kidd's return to Universe mode, he's going to be taking on Joshua Briggs. Joshua Briggs has been a force to be reckoned with as of late. I am avidly waiting for their two tag team action, and we know that Gabe Kidd has a lot of allies in his corner when it comes to tag matches and such. We could be seeing Briggs and Jensen taking on the War Dogs. Here we go, Gabe Kidd and Joshua Briggs, and right off the bat, Gabe Kidd looked like he was ready to get out of the ring early on there, but no, took the fight to Joshua Briggs, and look at this. A little bit of back and forth for a moment there. Gabe Kidd trying to utilise his speed over Joshua Briggs. Straight into the corner, and there's a run up into the chop. There's a clothesline, and takes down Briggs. A very hot and ready start there from Gabe Kidd. And Briggs slowly getting back into this now. It was like watching a Rottweiler go up against like a Jack Russell. Seeing these two for a moment there, and that Jack Russell had some feistiness behind him, but now that Rottweiler has come out to play in the form of Joshua Briggs. Gabe Kidd with the reversal, but look at that. Massive elbow strike to the side of the head of Gabe Kidd. Sidewalk slam takes him down. It's going to be interesting to see where Joshua Briggs goes in the singles division of the NWA. There was a fake out DDT. Uh-oh, Gabe Kidd looking to put him away. Holy shit, with a brainbuster. Gabe Kidd dumped down Joshua Briggs there. And Briggs has had everything inside of his cranium rattled. There's a jawbreaker. Joshua Briggs. Oh god, a bit of a collision there. Gabe Kidd managed to stop him. Don't know what he was going for. Double feet to the face. There's a spine buster. Joshua Briggs with a cover. 1, 2. And Gabe Kidd managed to get the shoulder up. Oh my god, Gabe Kidd with the slaps. And he's completely rattled Briggs for a second time with a brain buster. Just absolutely no sold. Joshua Briggs clothesline with the adrenaline fueling through his body. Gabe Kidd with a tombstone pile driver. And Briggs is not done, neither is Kidd. Look at this, and he's going for a second middle of the ring. With that stump puller, 1, 2. Oh, and Briggs with the kick out. Both of these men being very impressive. Good grief. And another clothesline from hell. 1, 2. Oh! We are having a kick out fest apparently. Both men, 2 pile drivers, 2 clotheslines all the way from freaking hell. Oh, and a big boot from Gabe Kidd to try and get back into this thing. And look at the disrespectful stomps on the face of Joshua Briggs. Gabe Kidd got 0 respect for his opponent here tonight. And Briggs knows it, using it to fuel him. Oh, and a big Larry Lariat to take down Briggs. There's the seated senton. Gabe Kidd going to the top turnbuckle, but Briggs has rolled to the outside. Gabe Kidd not going to back down. Double axe handle and straight down on the shoulder. Joshua Briggs Uh-oh. Oh my god. Even after that double axe handle, Joshua Briggs was not letting Gabe Kidd. Oh, good grief. Oh, I've never seen that before. He's just rebound clotheslined him from the outside of the ring. That was incredible. Oh my days, and a big boot from Briggs. It's been difficult to keep up with these two. Both men moving quick as whippets. And Briggs is trying his hardest to get Gabe Kidd back into the ring now for the pinfall attempt. Kidd being a little bit resilient. And both men now back in the ring. And I don't know where Briggs was taking Kidd. He was possibly trying to set up. Oh, the slick kick out of nowhere. I think Briggs was setting up for something. Kidd capitalized. There it is. What a match. It was an absolutely short banger of a match with both men whipping out their biggest moves as soon as they possibly could. Look at that huge spine buster. That's got to be over 6 foot of height there on that spine buster. And there it was, the slick kick to take out Joshua Briggs. The height that Kidd got, that was impressive that he even managed to get that high after being hit with so many moves.
Here is your winner,
Gabe Kidd with a solid win over Joshua Briggs. Next up on Stampede Wrestling, Saturday Night Stampede welcomes the Super Junior division with the return of Noam Dar. He is looking to advance through the ranks of the Super Junior division by picking up a win here tonight. And Noam Dar with this generic ass music is going to be taking on somebody that he should know very well from the British independent wrestling scene. Zack Sabre Jr. making his Universe Mode debut. Massive debut for Zack Sabre Jr. Going to be taking on Noam Dar, and Noam Dar right off the bat there with a kick to the midsection, not gonna let Zack Sabre Jr. Sort of feed off the crowd there. He was very quick to silence them, and here comes Sabre with the kick combination to take down Noam Dar. No knee pads on that knee strike. Full bone connecting to bone. Zack Sabre Jr. got a very long and historic career when it comes to both the British and the Japanese wrestling scenes. Oh, and a Regal Plex dumps Noam Dar on his head. Zack Sabre Jr. very, very well known for his technical ability. Some people find him boring. Some people absolutely find him astounding. We're going to find out here in Universe Mode how he fares against our current champions and their contenders with the half and half suplex there to Noam Dar, dumping Dar on his head again. And Dar sending Sabre into the corner, leaping forearm strike, but Sabre got the leg up. There's a drop kick, takes down Noam Dar. Zack Sabre Jr. being very impressive so far, and another combination of kicks, stomping on the hand. Targeting Noam Dar the best he can, and just like he did earlier, following up with a knee strike, and Noam Dar's just been busted open. He's been forced to the roll to the forced to roll to the outside of the ring there. You see right next to our new Stampede apron. Zack Sabre Jr. very quick to capitalize on Noam Dar, who's struggling to see because of the blood gushing from his face. Referee did call out to him just then when Noam was on the exterior of the ring. Look at this combination, but Noam Dar wanted to continue the match. He's now getting his ass handed to him by Sabre Jr. Good grief. And it's like child's play for Zack Sabre Jr. He's having no issue dismantling Noam Dar. Look at these disrespectful kicks and stomps. Noam Dar forced to roll to the outside again, looking to start afresh almost, straight into the armbar. Noam Dar wriggled out of it. I was going to say Zack Sabre Jr. with the armbar, straight into the basement dropkick. Noam Dar having to fight from the ground up, and look at this. Look at this. Underhanded tactics from Noam Dar. Going to try and cheat to win, and the takedown. Look at the armbar from Noam Dar. Good grief, and Sabre Jr. didn't get out of it as quick as Noam Dar did, but he definitely still got out of it. Went for the spinning back elbow strike. Dar dodged out of the way. Kick to the midsection. Noam Dar, what is he looking for? Canadian Destroyer. Dumps Sabre Jr. right on his cranium. Down he goes, and there's a quick kick out. Sabre Jr. back to his feet. And the takedowns begin once more. Sabre Jr. being just as impressive as Noam Dar here tonight. And look at this. Hooking the legs and grabbing the arms. And now yanking on the shoulders of Noam Dar. Referee distracted. Trying to fix that turnbuckle pad. Noam Dar intended to try and cheat, we can only presume. But it hasn't gone quite well. Penalty kick. Just turned. Noam Dar inside out. Zack Sabre Jr. feeding off the crowd, and he's going to go for a pinfall. 1, 2, and that is it. That soccer kick right to the skull could have just knocked Noam Dar clean out. Look at this back and forth. This was amazing. The armbar there. There was the punk kick, the penalty kick rather. Almost took off Noam Dar's chin. Sabre Jr. had a moment to pander to the crowd before going for the pinfall. Dar didn't move an inch. Look at the arrogance on Sabre Jr. Next up, and we've got some women's division action with the new NWA World Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. She's going to be competing in an exhibition match. It's been confirmed Toni Storm wants to use her rematch clause against Ripley. When and where is the question now? Rhea Ripley been so goddamn impressive since she returned to the NWA. Ripley going to be taking on Zoe Stark, and right off the bat, the single leg takedown there from Rhea Ripley, followed by the super kick. Good grief. She's not going to let Zoe Stark get a breather. The disrespectful slap there. Rhea Ripley made quite a lot of enemies when she returned to NWA, because she qualified immediately for, well, I say qualified, she was more hand-picked and chosen by Nigel McGuinness, but either way, she was chosen over a lot of other women on the roster. Rhea Ripley all over Zoe Stark right now. Look at this. 3 brutal headbutts right to the skull of Stark. And not giving Stark an opportunity to get to her feet. A big boot to the side of the head. And look at Ripley going after the leg brace of Zoe Stark. She's found her target. Stark with a reversal. And there's Ripley with a reversal. These two women back and forth. Oh, rebound clothesline there. And Stark trying to rally and get back into this. Going for a pinfall, but a very quick kick out there from Rhea Ripley. And Ripley is not having any of it. Look at this. Electric chair face buster just flattens Stark. Good God. Stark just went down like a sack of wet potatoes. Rhea Ripley has been relentless on the assault on Zoe Stark. She's not even gone for another pinfall attempt. She's just targeting the limbs, wearing down Zoe Stark, trying to injure Zoe Stark. It's gotten to the point now where Rhea Ripley was the cool badass that returned to the NWA, and now it's become almost uncomfortable to watch. And here comes Stark. Stark trying to power through. Springboard, and Rhea Ripley moved out of the way, straight into the roundhouse kick to Stark. Absolutely flattening Zoe Stark. Ripley with the sit-out powerbomb. And look at this, Rhea Ripley with another electric chair facebuster. Absolutely planting Zoe Stark. And Ripley not going for the pinfall attempt. She definitely could at this point. Stark is basically just a lifeless body that Rhea Ripley is carrying around the ring. What in the world is Ripley doing? Oh my god. Off the top rope. Off the top rope. The avalanche. Good grief. A riptide off the top. 1, 2... And that is it. Rhea Ripley has put down Zoe Stark in dominating fashion. Being held her women's championship there. Being given her women's championship. And there's Kong. Kong just took down Rhea Ripley. And Kong's got that championship. That's the World Women's Championship. Kong setting up Rhea Ripley. Good grief.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the National Wrestling Alliance National Championship.
That's right, tonight's main event will be for the national belt. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, going to be putting the belt on the line against Kyle Fletcher. Somehow, Will Ospreay managed to get Kyle Fletcher an official title opportunity one-on-one against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. There's the Kingpin and the Proto Star. Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher. Our NWA World Tag Team Champions. The Swords of the Empire. The Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher, geared and ready to rumble with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody won that championship a couple of weeks back at the Elimination Chamber PLE after it was vacated by Shane Haste. And here he is, Cody Rhodes, and it's being confirmed it's going to be Cody versus Ospreay at Clash of Champions in a couple of weeks' time, unless Cody Rhodes loses that championship. It's the Nightmare versus the Proto Star, but this time with Will Ospreay in the corner and the championship on the line. Straight jacket DDT right off the bat there from Cody Rhodes. Takes down Kyle Fletcher. Will Ospreay has stated multiple times he doesn't see Cody Rhodes as a threat. He's not interested if the fans prefer Cody over him. He's the world champion, and he's proven time after time he can stand up against the best. Good grief, and there's Kyle Fletcher with a facebuster. He wants Kyle Fletcher to put down Cody Rhodes here tonight and to make sure that Cody does not get to Clash at Champions. Clash at Champions, Clash of the Champions. Fletcher's really come into his own since becoming more of a singles superstar, though. Of course, still tag team champion, being tag team champions now. Mark Davis and Fletcher were tag champions for at least a month before Will Ospreay stepped in. Not a terrible title reign so far for Kyle Fletcher, just over a month long for the tag team championships. With guys like Joshua Briggs and Brooks Jensen just around the corner. It'll be very, very interesting to see who steps up to the plate to challenge the Swords of the Empire. Will Ospreay, of course, when he retained that championship, became a Grand Slam champion, making history there for the NWA Universe mode. And look at Cody showing off. He was showing off with the push-ups, and Fletcher quickly with the kick just kicked him out of the ring. That's what you get for showing off. Good grief, he went for the ropes but got caught against them, and Cody capitalized, hit him with a bulldog. And now the takedown. The beatdown begins. From the Nightmare to the Protostar. The Protostar with the leg sweep there. Oh, and a big boot right to the face of Cody Rhodes, and Fletcher. Oh, definitely not afraid to show off, and another big boot, but Cody isn't staying down. Big shoulder tackle, and Fletcher looks like he's panicking right now. He can't seem to keep Cody down despite Cody being busted open. Cody keeps getting to his feet. Cody to the outside. Cody to the outside, and Fletcher. Oh, and he faked out there. He's not going to go for the jump. He's not stupid. Cody eyeing up Will Ospreay. Ospreay keeping his distance. Doesn't want to get Kyle Fletcher disqualified. But I'm sure he's definitely not going to be afraid of stepping up to Cody Rhodes if Cody Rhodes challenges him. Cody, though, moving to the outside of the ring. And look at Fletcher beckoning Cody Rhodes to get back into the ring. But Cody's taking his time. Count of 7. He's got championship advantage. Springboard. Hit him with that disaster kick. Using one of Cody's own moves against him. And there's the roundhouse kick. Flattens the American Nightmare. Look at this. Brainbuster. Good grief. Kyle Fletcher has just laid out Cody Rhodes, and now to the top turnbuckle. Looking for that Protostar press, but he's missed it. And Cody's going to capitalise with the figure 4. Figure 4 on Kyle Fletcher. Fletcher reaching for the ropes. He's trying to turn it over, and he does, reversing the pressure. But Fletcher with the forearm strike. Oh, and he caught him again with another forearm strike. Look at these forearms. Went for the big boot. Cody, oh my god, Cody was going for something, dodged out of the way of that single leg drop kick, and Cody's getting all fired up right now. Oh my days, and Fletcher straight into the crossroads to retain his national championship. Cody Rhodes has just put down Kyle Fletcher. All it took was one well-timed crossroads. Look at that face of Cody Rhodes. Busted open from Fletcher, and Will Ospreay at ringside does not look very happy.